Everyone is asking the same question. What happens after Erling Haaland? What happens when Norway's unstoppable goal machine is no longer carrying the entire attack on his shoulders? It sounds like a simple question, but the answer is far more complex than people think. Because the truth is, Norway is not looking for the next Haaland. They know that player does not exist. You don't replace a striker who combines elite physicality, world-class finishing, and relentless movement with such consistency. Players like Haaland are not part of a system. They are the system. And that's exactly why Norway's future will not be built around replacing him. It will be built around redefining everything. If you take a closer look at Norway's current attacking options, you begin to understand why this shift is already happening. Alexander Sørloth remains an important piece of the present. He brings physical dominance, aerial strength, and experience at the highest levels of European football. He is the kind of striker who can hold the ball under pressure, win duels against strong defenders, and convert crosses into goals. However, Sørloth represents stability, not evolution. At this stage of his career, he is not a long-term solution. He's a bridge between eras. Jørgen Strand Larsen, on the other hand, offers something slightly different. He is younger, more mobile, and tactically intelligent. His positioning inside the box, his ability to find space, and his awareness in link-up play make him a valuable modern number 9. In many ways, he is the closest profile Norway currently has to a natural successor in terms of role. But there is still something missing. That same sense of inevitability, that same fear factor, the feeling that something extraordinary could happen at any moment. Because replacing Haaland is not about replacing goals. It is about replacing impact. It is about replacing the moment when an entire defense panics simply because one player has the ball. And this is where everything changes. Because Norway may already have a player capable of creating that feeling again. Not as a striker, not as a traditional goal scorer, but as something far more unpredictable. Antonio Nusa. At first glance, he does not seem like the answer to Norway's biggest question. He does not play as a central striker. He does not rely on physical dominance. He does not fit the mold of a typical goal machine. But football is evolving, and sometimes the most dangerous players are the ones who don't fit the mold at all. Antonio Nusa represents a different kind of threat, a modern threat, a player who doesn't just finish attacks but transforms them. Born in 2005, Nusa's rise has been rapid, but not accidental. From his early development at Stabæk, it was clear that he possessed something unique. Not just technical ability, but a natural instinct for attacking football that cannot be taught. His move to Club Brugge marked the beginning of his breakout on the European stage. As a teenager, he did not just adapt to the intensity of top-level footballs. He embraced it. Scoring in the Champions League at such a young age was not just a milestone, it was a statement. He was ready. Now, at RB Leipzig, he is refining his game at one of the most demanding environments in Europe. The Bundesliga requires speed, intelligence, pressing awareness, and tactical discipline. Nusa is developing all of it. But what makes him special is not what he is learning, it is what he already has. Because Nusa does not play football in a predictable way. He plays with freedom, with creativity, with controlled chaos. When he receives the ball, there is always a sense that something unexpected is about to happen. He does not look for the safest option. He looks for the most dangerous one. His dribbling is fluid and dynamic, combining close control with sudden bursts of acceleration. He can glide past defenders in tight spaces or attack open areas with explosive speed. But more importantly, he does not repeat the same movement twice. He adapts. He improvises. He creates. This unpredictability is what makes him so difficult to defend against. Defenders rely on patterns. They study tendencies. They prepare for movements. With Nusa, those patterns do not exist, and that creates uncertainty. However, what truly separates him from many young attacking players is his decision-making. Young wingers often rely too heavily on individual actions. They dribble when they should pass. They force situations that are not there. Nusa shows a level of maturity that goes beyond his age. He understands timing, he understands spacing, he knows when to accelerate the play and when to slow it down. This balance between creativity and control is what gives him such a high ceiling, because he is not just entertaining, he is effective. His pace is not just about raw speed, but about how quickly he can change direction and react to situations. His first touch often sets up his next action, allowing him to transition instantly from receiving the ball to attacking space. His ability to carry the ball over distance makes him a constant threat in transition. He can turn defensive situations into attacking opportunities within seconds. And while his final output is still developing, the trajectory is clear. He is becoming more decisive in the final third, more composed in front of goal, more aware of passing options. For Norway, this changes the entire structure of the attack. Instead of relying on one central figure to finish every move, the system becomes more fluid. Multiple players contribute to the attacking phase, with Nusa acting as the catalyst. Imagine a scenario where Strand Larsen occupies defenders centrally, creating space. Sørloth provides a physical presence, drawing attention, and then Nusa finds himself between the lines, receiving the ball with space, facing the defense. This is where the real danger begins, because in that moment, everything becomes unpredictable. He can drive forward, he can combine with teammates, he can create a chance out of nothing. This is why Nusa is not just another attacking option. He is the most dangerous weapon Norway has, not because he scores the most goals, but because he creates the most problems. There is also a psychological element to his game that cannot be ignored. Nusa plays with confidence, not arrogance, but belief. He does not hesitate in big moments. He demands the ball. He takes responsibility. This mentality is often what defines elite players: the ability to perform without fear, to embrace pressure instead of avoiding it. As Norway looks ahead to major international tournaments, this kind of player becomes invaluable, because knockout football is not always decided by systems or structures. It is decided by moments, moments of brilliance, moments of unpredictability, moments that change everything. And Antonio Nusa is a player who can create those moments. So when the question is asked again, who will replace Norway's goal machine, the answer becomes clearer. No one will replace Haaland, because Norway does not need another Haaland. They need something different, something modern, something unpredictable. And that something is already here. Antonio Nusa is not the next striker. He is the next phase, the evolution of Norway's attack. A player who does not just score goals, but transforms the way they are created. And when that transformation is complete, we may stop asking who replaces Haaland and start asking a much more difficult question. How do you stop Norway?